abs everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
I'm Mark from Pocahontas, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
I'm Leanne from West Edmonton, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, I'm Courtney, hanging out with you from Lloydminster, Saskatchewan, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hello, and welcome
Check,
to the
check.
not
Check.
Sports Interaction Studios.
Can you guys hear us?
Who? I can hear you.
But can everyone in the chat hear us? We need everyone to say thumbs up or thumbs down. We're pretty pumped. This is our first ever live broadcast. Southview Acura, shout out. Can everyone hear us?
I think so.
Okay. Reese, are you there?
Yes, I believe
This is our
everybody can
first
hear you guys.
ever.
Woo woo!
Yay! Okay, let's get rolling.
It's so interesting. Like, we got to Southview. There's a sign on the door that says, like, live broadcasting, please be quiet. But, like, even the staff here are being so quiet.
Mm-hmm. Lisa, sometimes I call her, hey, can you? And it's because she'll ask me to do the really annoying jobs. And she says it really nice, like, hey, can you drive to Vermilion and pick this up for me? Like, that's just an example, but.
It was 30 seconds until our show was starting.
And Lisa goes, hey, can you go and let everybody know that they can be loud?
I'm okay with the loud dealership. I think it sounds fun.
Uh-huh. And I was like, you want me to go and speak to everyone personally right before we start the show, like in 10 seconds?
I'm the worst.
And I was like, maybe they'll be watching and they could we can get the
say
message
it.
out to them here.
Feel free to answer your phone the usual way you would. Have your TikToks on full volume. We don't care. The more sounds, the merrier. We're so excited.
Come visit us.
Come say hi to us. We got some mugs. We got some secret merch that maybe you can grab. We saw Northside Norm in the chat saying, so I just like slither in there, get myself a saucy mug. We're like, give her. And a reminder, today's show is condensed, but like just this time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so far this has been a really smooth experiment.
And how nice is this dealership?
Dude. Okay.
Everybody here rocks too. Southview Acura, if you're looking for a vehicle, highly recommend.
So I used to work in a car dealership and I loved it. And just like the big windows, the fact that the sun is already up, it's going to be a good day and we would love to see you.
Anybody else picturing like a sexy mechanic outfit? Or just me?
No, I was at the front desk.
Okay.
I answered calls. I wrote like, those little like codes that are on each car.
Yeah?
I wrote all those.
Wow.
I ordered all of our like big corporate lunches.
You asked your coworkers to do the annoying jobs that you didn't want to do?
Truly, there were days where I was like, I'm too nervous to order the food. Can someone else do it? Because I was so nervous I would screw it up. Anyway, my career there did not last long, but it feels great to be back here. Now, I have a question for everyone that's watching. As a kid, what was one of your favorite things to tag along with your parents, like on a Saturday? Because there's so many things that kids hate doing.
Yeah.
But I think going to a car dealership has got to be in the top 3, if not number 1, for cool experiences as a kid when you're out and about with your parents.
And like almost surprising, because it kind of feels like running an errand when you're a kid, but then you get here and you're like,
whoa, these new massive machines.
Yeah.
And you've never been in one before and they're so clean and you're like, what do you mean I'm allowed to sit in the back seat of this? And you'd be with your siblings and your parents would be talking to one of the salespeople there. So you got to just kind of like snoop around, respectfully, of course.
Walk by and just like touch one.
You pretend you were the lead in this Hollywood film, driving in a car, but you're 11.
It was pretty awesome. I'm
It was
trying to
the
think
best.
of other fun things to tag along to. Did you ever have fall suppers growing up?
No, because I grew up, I was never in the country because that's a small town thing, right?
Yeah, for the most part. And like quite often it's either a fundraiser for like a family that's in need or...
What's it called, sorry?
Fall dinners is what they're called, or fall suppers. And it's pretty much like a huge potluck with the entire community.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but like the
So
different
your family,
societies in town will like take care of the big stuff, like the turkeys and the hams. And
but
then
you'd
other
bring like
people-
a salad.
I think that's how it worked for the most part, or maybe the lady altar society or whatever would make the entire dinner, and you just pay like $5 or $10 a person to go. Anyway, it was the kind of thing that had the same vibe that you didn't think was going to be awesome, but then you get to see like all your friends there. You get to see teachers in the wild.
Oh, so like all of the community comes
Yeah.
together. It's
Yeah.
the weirdest thing when you see a teacher outside of the school. You run into them at the grocery store and you're just like, this
That's-
feels wrong.
Got some great suggestions rolling in. The car wash, when you go to tag along to go do that. IKEA, the flea market, the
Wow.
farmer's market.
Farmer's market, even your daughter still to this day,
Mhm.
it's her favorite thing on a Saturday morning to hit up the Bountiful
Yeah.
Farmer's Market, and she gets this little like smoothie bowl. It's her favorite. It's got Nutella in it.
And I pronounce it wrong every time.
I see ya. We-
Akai? I
Ayasi bowl.
Let's go get some ass bowls.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that loud. Is my mic okay? Yesterday when we were doing the nose waxing,
Mhm.
I apologize. I bet that audio drove so many people crazy because there is nothing worse than a podcaster that doesn't know their headphone levels.
Yeah.
And I was that person yesterday,
Screaming.
which I'm ashamed of, but I didn't have my headphones in. So I would like to apologize. I didn't like myself in those moments.
Yeah, you were yelling quite a bit. Can we recap quick? How does your one nostril feel that you got waxed compared to the other one that you didn't?
It feels incredible.
Yeah,
I actually have to go in and do the other one.
I did both after the show. I did one on the show and then one after, and I feel like a new man. Like I think I slept better last night because I was just like sucking great air, no
Sucking great air.
obstructions.
Nothing better. So what did we spend on that wax kit? We got it online. It's the same one that Keenan suggested.
Mhm.
Keenan's usually in the chat. He actually texted us this morning. He's like, how are your nostrils doing? We were like, this is amazing. Why doesn't it hurt? Because when you pull one nostril hair out,
Yeah,
it's the most painful thing. It's like that sharp feeling up into your brain.
right.
This doesn't happen when you wax it fully.
Like
It's
if
so
I-
strange.
When I'm driving is usually when I'll just like pluck, if that makes sense.
This is why I
I'll just
don't.
like do this. But I'll have like one tear running down my face on whichever side I go.
I know.
So I thought it was going to be that amplified. It wasn't.
It's the same feeling almost like when you get your nose pierced. Have you ever had your nose pierced?
No. I could.
Do you know how cool you'd look?
No, I could fit 400 piercings on this nose. Where
Exactly.
would I start?
You'd be so shiny every time you walk through the door. People would be blinded by all of the metal. Anyway, it's that same feeling when you just pull one, but man, the waxing, that was no problem.
The mic audio sounds like we're listening to you guys from across an
Indoor swimming pool. Well, you better cannonball
I did a cool move once when I liked a girl
at the pool.
at the pool. Yeah,
Let's hear it.
I knew she was swimming. She was babysitting that day, and I called and asked if they'd make an announcement and asked her if she wanted to go on a second date. And so they made the announcement at the pool.
This is giving the same vibes as that scene in Snow Day where the guy takes over the microphone of the host that's at the skating rink.
Yeah.
That's very romantic.
Thank you.
How come you never do romantic things like that anymore?
I do.
All right.
It's
That's
just
actually
usually-
true.
You're like, oh, that was annoying. I didn't know if they were talking to me or not.
No, you actually were very romantic this morning when I was annoyed with you leaving the house.
Yeah.
And you just grabbed my hand and you were like, will you marry me? I was like, okay, that's kind of cute, I guess.
I've already asked once, got the yes. So no big deal. And then on the drive, she was yelling at me so much to do things that I knew.
Because this
There's
is
a
what,
vehicle delayed in front of you. There's a vehicle coming. Yep.
okay, here's a real question for those of you watching. Saucers,
Anyway, I revoked the proposal.
do you find it infuriating when someone is driving you and you know that they have to turn right soon, but they just take their time getting into the right lane until it's like the last second? So you're like, oh, do they not know we turn here? Of course you're going to say something. But then it's like last second they turn. I'm always very prepared for like what lane I need to be in well ahead, like at least a kilometer, personally.
Yeah. Anyway, sound a little warbled and far away. What if we just turn up the mics just slightly here? By the way, first ever live broadcast, so we expected a few little hiccups.
Which is fine. We're having fun.
Broadcasting live from Southview Acura if you want to pop by on Edmonton's south side.
Yeah, come get some swag.
Mm-hmm.
Come, I don't know, test drive a vehicle, buy one, get some coffee, say hi.
We should talk some Oilers. Big night tonight. They have an opportunity to win their third game in a row. This is their 10th opportunity to do so. They're 0-9 so far with these opportunities. I feel like tonight that streak is going to end. I was trying to look back on when McDavid was a very young player, like his rookie season, second season, and when he went into the cities of the big dogs, when he played in Pittsburgh against Crosby the first few times, when he went into, Washington to play Ovechkin or even McKinnon in Colorado, and to see if those guys were like, let me show you how it's done, kid. Turns out McDavid did the opposite of what I thought might be the storyline there, and he just went in and pumped those guys full of points. Quite often the Oilers would lose, but McDavid would end up with like 4 points. So my entire assessment was wrong, and I just think it goes to show how quality McDavid's been since he came into the league. But in this situation, I think Celebrini's coming in, has a lot to prove, will probably be a little nervous playing in front of what was probably his favorite player in the last 8 years. And I just think McDaddy's going to do his thing and show little brother how it's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do we have the McHugh line tonight?
We do have the McHugh line as far as I know.
We have one McHugh shirt here.
I can't see why we
saucers?
Wouldn't go with that line. They've been very good. They'll release the full lineups a little later today. But my bet today is just straight up McHugh, 1 point each.
We got someone asking in the chat, Ryder, if the dealership has hot chocolate, and if yes, is it as good as the banks?
I will have to get back to you on that. I know that they have one of those coffee machines that has options. So
go pour one right now. Let's do a taste test live on the sauce.
I can ask.
They definitely have one of those like good machines.
Do you guys have hot chocolate?
Yes, we do.
How good is it?
Is it good?
It's my favorite. It's the deluxe one. It's so good.
Okay, we got the answer.
She said it's so good. It's her favorite. We need to try one.
The deluxe hot chocolate.
Ryder.
Yeah. See, this is hey, can you
can you
leave the show for a bit? I'll sit here and scramble while you make me a hot chocolate.
I'm not scrambling. I'm so prepped. I am.
Do you actually want to do it?
No, it's not for me. It's for you.
Oh.
You're the hot chocolate guy. Do you want me to go make it? Just a Bex. She just said it's the best hot chocolate you'll ever try.
Okay.
Do you want me to go make you one?
Yeah, sure, I guess, yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Reese, I'll get
Reese, are you there?
jump in with me. Back at the studio. How you feeling, brother? Nope. Don't hear you. Oh, this is good. I'm glad Lisa wanted that hot chocolate so much. I'd like to thank the saucy member in the chat who asked for this to be the thing. I saw something really strange yesterday at the mall. To bring that up. A lady was having a hot dog. That to me, not strange. That's a normal thing to do, is to have a hot dog. That might be my go-to choice if I had one. New York Fries, I'm pretty sure they got a good dog. A&W, the whistle dog, always a hit. Orange Julius, do you remember? See, I know my hot dogs. I know where to find them. I know where to smell them out at the mall. Not weird. But the way this lady ate her hot dog had me a little bit confused. She bit one end, turned it around, bit the other end, and then finished the middle of the hot dog. I've never seen somebody tackle a glizzy like that before, and I didn't like it. I don't know why I didn't like it, because when I assess the situation, it does mean that your last bite's going to be awesome and not all bun. You can get a hot dog where the wiener's not big enough for the bun, and so the last bite's just like a ketchup bun, and that's kind of gross. So this lady may have figured things out and actually came up with a glizzy hack.
What did she do?
She bit one end of the hot dog, turned it around, bit the other end of the hot dog.
Oh, kids do that all the time. She
And
just
then
hasn't grown
finished
up. I love that.
Kids do that with hot dogs?
All the time. Have you ever watched a child eat a hot dog? It's the most unhinged thing ever.
I've never seen anything like it.
This hot chocolate, shout out to Evelyn, she just suggested it. It's the deluxe. Smell that. Smell that. That is like high quality. That's like something out of the Santa Claus movie, I think.
Okay, that's bank quality hot chocolate.
Could you even say better than the bank?
For those that don't know the bank reference, we were talking about best places to get free stuff, and I said that the bank has the best hot chocolate, and everybody in the chat blew me up because they thought that was very stupid.
Yeah, and then somebody said they went to the bank and they didn't have hot chocolate. And
That bank.
this is unbelievable. If you're not coming by to say hi to us,
Come by for the deluxe.
get the deluxe. Holy.
Anyway, so I wanted to talk based on this hot dog situation about the strangest thing you've seen in public recently or maybe ever. Because sometimes when you're in the wild, you're people watching, you're like, what are they doing? Like eating that glizzy. So I asked on Instagram last night.
You got some answers.
Got some of the answers here. We got this one that says, I saw a group of naked men riding their bikes down White Ave. Does that feel like a dare, maybe?
No.
Does it feel like a stag?
To me, it sounds like it involves some sort of substance. Ooh, we're starting to get that morning glow. Do you see that? Look towards the sun.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Or like depending, did they maybe come from a nudist colony that's a far ways away, like in Vermilion, and they were just at the end of their bike ride? They're like, pick me up on White.
Indiana Joe said, I guess I need a trip to Edmonton. Is it for the hot chocolate or to see nude people on their bikes? Because we've got everything here.
Next up, I saw some grown adults with fake babies in real strollers.
What?
For the strangest thing you've seen in public.
Fake babies? Oh, you're
Practicing. All right. I walk in a second cup, grabbing all the drinks, and stuffs it in her bag and then leaves. So like all the water bottles, apple juices, just stole it from second cup.
Oh.
And let's be perfectly honest.
Are we being honest about second cup?
I don't mind a second cup.
Ooh.
But they're not even busy. You should be stealing from Starbucks if you're going to be stealing from a coffee shop.
I've never had a good experience at second cup. I'd way rather, I'm coming here for my drinks.
Yeah.
I'm going to be swinging by. The Southview Acura needs a drive-through because I'm going to be on the fly every morning before the sauce. I'm here for the deluxe hot chocolate. Thank you.
That could be a pretty good business plan, actually. Hey, we got Northside Norm who just popped by.
He's here right
I
now?
believe that was him that just walked in.
I can't see. The sun's in my eyes. Norm, where are you?
He's here.
I was getting a deluxe hot chocolate.
Oh, he's getting deluxe hot chocolate.
I'll hold off.
Get in here. Get in the middle.
That was very quick, my friend.
We've got Northside Norm.
Should we do it? Or did you already order?
I ordered one. We should save that in case somebody else comes.
Okay, but you got a saucer mug.
I will take that.
No
In
one
fact, I will
already
put
ordered
one
the
hot
Mick
chocolate in
Hughes
this.
shirt available at nationgear.ca.
You're the best.
Unbelievable.
You know what I said? Even before the show started, I said, you know who's going to swing by today? You know who's a supportive king?
Northside Norm.
Northside Norm coming to the south side.
Score prediction tonight?
I'm going to go with 5-2 for the Oilers.
5-2 Oilers. Do you
I
think
like
the
that.
bet on Mick Hughes is a good idea?
I
1
like
point
that.
for each player. Good.
I won't take off my shoes and show you, but I guarantee you win because I got new shoes just for tonight.
Perfect.
Hey,
What's up,
sorry,
Reese?
guys. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm just going to toss up
No
and be
problem.
right back, and we're just going to mess with the audio a little bit, and we'll be good to go.
Okay, sounds great.
Because we're still sounding like swimming pool.
Yeah, but it's super chill.
Okay,
Yeah,
sick.
be
We're gonna-
right back.
We're going to hang out with Norm. check. Reese, you there?
Perfect. Thank you.
Check.
We're back on.
Can you guys hear us?
I think it's a blessing I have no OCD at all in my life. And like straight up type B personality.
Yeah.
Because this stuff's funny.
It's all over the place.
Whereas
Yeah,
there's some people that would like.
They'd have an absolute meltdown if something like this happened.
Yeah, it was nice to catch up with Norm.
I know. Norm, just stand in the background enjoying your hot chocolate deluxe.
In his brand new mug.
Yeah.
So we were saying, Norm's saying 5-2, if you missed that part, for the game tonight. So we're all riding with Norm. And that way we can all celebrate together and go to Vegas with all of our winnings. The Nation Vacation, March 24th to 27th. And if I'm not mistaken, you've got 2 days left to get it at the price it is right now. You can get it for 20% down and lock in your spot. We're going to Circa, which is on Fremont Street and is one of the coolest hotels in the world.
And the one that's going to be accepting Canadian money.
That's what we hear.
I saw it online.
Yeah, right.
So it had to be true.
I also heard my mom say that about so many things she's wrong about. But yeah, we'd love for you to come. So nationgear.ca if you want to get signed up for our Nation Vacation to Las Vegas, where we're all going to buy our trips with the money we win tonight on Sports Interaction because of Norm.
Saucer Lindsay
No pressure.
Saucy Lindsay said, I love this new featuring a saucer bit. Can we just start hiring you guys to just come in and stand behind us and nod along to everything we say?
This is great.
Stand awkwardly.
Norm is the laugh track.
You just got that one like quiet friend
That's all
comes
you
and
need.
chills. Have you ever had your nose waxed, Norm?
No, but I was thinking about it after yesterday.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we'll come with next time we have giveaways here on the show. We'll bring some nose wax strips. We'll do it live on location for any saucers that want to come and get it done. What a wild ride yesterday was. If you haven't watched the video or if you missed the show, it is available on YouTube, and it is a disaster. Absolute nonsense.
Saucy Lisa Hayden said, I'm dying. This is gold. This is like having your own cheerleader. Norm is such a vibe, says Shalina.
Oh, they even got Norm a chair.
Perfect. Next up, we just need Norm to buy a car. How can we convince him? Go test drive some vehicles, hot chocolate and everything.
I would suggest the ADX, which is right behind us.
Stunning.
I've got it in white with the sauce logo on the side. This is the black one.
Now we need
Also
Norm to be
sure.
our Vanna White and like showcase all of the features of the vehicle behind us.
Sure. You can win this today.
This is pretty cool. Jason Kelsey, this is like fresh news. He's making his NHL on-air debut on February 1st on the Sunday before the Super Bowl, getting all geared up for it. But this time it's an NHL debut because he's covering the Bruins and the Lightning game. So do you read a headline like this and you think, Nepo baby, or like, how does he get to be on there when there's so many broadcasters that want to do it or have been working really hard? Or do you find this to be a really cool move for him?
I like it based on what the game is. That's the outdoor game, which would be in the Tampa Bay Stadium. I think that's where he played his final game. So the fact that it's in a football stadium, I think, is enough of a connection. Plus, the Kelsey family was a hockey family, and he knows his sports. I don't think having a guy like that.
I'm sorry. What do you mean they were a hockey family?
Well, I know like Travis thought he was going to make the NHL.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And when it came to high school, they're like, you're so big, you should try football. I'm pretty sure how it shut down. And so he switched from like a hockey kid to a football kid. But they know they're hockey.
It's just like how you and I were told, hey, you guys talk a lot. You guys should try radio.
You should go into auctioneering school is what my mom said.
Okay, that's worse.
Oh, you can make a good living.
No, I know you can, but it just goes to show how much we talk.
But yeah, I like this move, especially somebody as big as that, promoting the game, talking about hockey, just gets more eyes on the game. Then it's a healthier, longer lasting sport, more of a chance that we'll have it around for. You know what I mean?
You know what it also could be? It could be they're seeing an increase in their viewership from Swifties that are listening to their podcast. And then the NHL is like, okay, let's bring them on board. Just like how the NHL is starting to get a whole new fan base from Heated Rivalry and people that have read the books that enjoyed the show. And so they're just trying to expand the sport so much. These are really smart moves.
Well, you look at last year's playoffs too, when the basketball guys on TNT started to get into the hockey players, or maybe 2 years ago. But you had like Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal that were wearing like Oilers jerseys and grow the game. Why not?
Okay, Norm just made a valid point in the chat, even though he's sitting right behind us. Respectful king. Can you remind everyone what Jason did last playoffs?
I can't remember the exact quote, but I think he said he wasn't interested in the playoffs. He didn't think the NHL was that fun to watch.
Remember that? And then it blew up, and he had to apologize to, I think, Canada.
On his podcast, he said that. Yeah,
just like nobody cares about something. We're paraphrasing, obviously, but dang, great point, Norm. Completely forgot about that.
So did I.
Interesting.
So, no, take his microphone away.
Yep.
I mean, this might win him over.
Maybe.
But, yeah, interesting. Let's get back to some of the other ridiculous things you've seen in public. Feel free to get at us in the chat if you've seen something strange. This after I watched the strangest hot dog ever get down yesterday.
I don't think there's anything wrong with eating a hot dog that way. You take a bite from one side, you take a bite from the other. Maybe it's like the least favorite part of the hot dog to you. The little like cinched sides. Yeah. You're like, get it over with. Get me to the good part.
Because like that's like you with bananas.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
can't
like
eat the ends.
banana.
I don't eat the banana butts.
So strangest thing you've seen in public. This one says, I saw a faith-based animal sacrifice at a playground when I was 7. Good thing we've evolved.
What? Like what?
A faith-based animal sacrifice. So
What animal was it?
I don't know. A goat? Sheep? Maybe? I have no idea.
These are real replies that you received on Instagram?
Yeah. Strangest thing you've seen in public. This one says, a naked man running towards us in Midtown Plaza, Saskatoon, with my 2 little girls with me. My daughter and I also saw a naked dude last year just running right in front of a bunch of businesses.
In front of the Subway.
I was at Subway. So we had to wait to go in.
Norm just said sorry about that. My bad.
It was definitely closer to a 6-inch than a 12. And this one says, I saw people picking up coins in the mall's water fountain.
I mean, we were all tempted to do that. I don't even know if they allow you to throw. I mean, who has coins on them anyway?
It's true. Not
These
quite as
days?
popular anymore. I did see a video the other day of what looked like an entire family, like with their socks and shoes off, getting all of the coins out together.
Oh, people are still doing that.
So this takes us back to the like fun things to do with your kids on a Saturday. Bring them to a car dealership.
Norm, when you think back to your childhood, what was it that you actually enjoyed doing with your parents or your dad on a Saturday? Because we were talking about how we think the number one answer has to be going car shopping. Is there anything that comes to mind? Because we had people in the chat saying like the flea market or, I mean, even the bottle depot.
I liked going to showrooms.
Show home.
Picking out your room.
Norm, you pick out your bedroom. You'd be like, you pretend with your siblings. You'd say, this is my bedroom. That one's yours, even though it's never actually going to happen. Those set-up homes. I mean, I know people that still to this day, even when they're not looking for a home, will go just to be inspired by decor and stuff if there's no house. Plus, there's usually freshly baked cookies.
Mm-hmm. Or it at least smells like that.
I actually heard that's a trick that realtors do. They'll either have like the smell of like a candle that smells like cookies, or they will genuinely bake cookies. So it smells more like a home and you're more inclined to feel like you're in what could be your next home and you'll buy it.
If there's anything that makes me not want...
Who's this? We got another saucer.
If there's anything that makes
Come say
me...
hi. Hi.
If there's anything that makes me not want to buy a home, it's if I went there and it smelled like cookies and there were no cookies.
To each their own. But great suggestion by Norm.
Mm-hmm.
Going and looking at show homes, pretending that you're the one that's going to be moving in. Incredible. My dad would take me to the dump on Saturdays.
Oh, the dump
Says
runs.
Jen.
Dump runs were the best.
That's incredible.
Especially because you get to go and like you could mess around the outside a little bit. Sometimes you'd find like an old deflated basketball, some bottles to throw. You could break stuff by just throwing it deeper into the dump.
Man, my dad would go to the dump. I don't know. I think he might still do this. And he would like find stuff. Like, yeah, he'd be dropping stuff off, but he'd find like old computers. My dad's like super good at putting things back together.
Mm-hmm.
He'd like create a new entire PC. Good as
From
new.
things that he found in the dump.
Good as new,
I
baby.
think I've told it on the show before, but the way I used to get to the dump was a little bit discouraging growing up because we had a single cab truck for the most part that we would take to the dump. And there was only room for 3 in the front. So it would be my dad and my brothers. And then dad would get me to ride on top of the garbage in the box of the truck to make sure the garbage didn't fly out. So when you're talking about like power rankings in our family, it was like dad, my brothers, literal garbage, and then
The safety of his youngest.
I'd be bouncing around,
Literal garbage.
bouncing around on a dead cat.
No!
Well, you never know what happens at the farm.
Fighting Amish in the chat said car and motorcycle shows. Oh my gosh, that is such a good one.
Especially when you'd have like the parking lot, the classic car shows, and all the old dudes who were so proud of their whips would come pull up.
They'd pull up, they'd all have a double-double from Tim Hortons.
Uh-huh. Well,
they
if
would-
it was at A&W, they'd probably go with that.
Oh, were they sometimes at the
I
A&W
think
parking
that's
lot?
where it was showing up.
Oh.
Still happens.
I think you're right. There's usually one on St. Albert Trail, if I'm not mistaken. Good stuff. Yeah, these are really good answers. Thanks, everyone, for contributing. Let's give some love to some of the sauces in the chat. We've got Roger, Saucy Bob, Saucy M. Tammy's checking in, Indiana Joe. We've got Justin on the line. We've got Keenan checking in. We've got Liz Lemon, Lindsay, Saucy Miss McKay. We've got Southview Acura in the chat. That's what's up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having us as well.
Which one is it, do you think? Is it the chat?
I don't know, but when I went and got the hot chocolate deluxe,
Yeah.
I saw one computer that had YouTube open. I was like, I think it's us. So I was pretty pumped about that.
So I emceed their Christmas party and was told there that after the sauce started and Acura jumped on board here at Southview, that they noticed the bandwidth was going crazy. And they're like, did our internet bill double overnight?
Yeah.
And I think they figured out it's because of YouTube, and it was
good.
because they're all watching the sauce. So thank you, Southview.
Perfection.
Acura. Best support out there.
Yeah. Hot chocolate party, Southview Acura says in the chat. Dude,
Bring it on. It is pretty good, eh?
you know what though? People love free stuff, especially when it's good. So the fact that your hot chocolate is delicious, I'm just saying, we might have to get a security guard at the door that's like, okay, that's enough.
Didn't you say that there was like a chocolate fountain at a dealership you used to work at?
Okay, so I used to work at a car dealership on St. Albert Trail. And we would have these events on Saturdays where like, come on in, it's customer appreciation day, or come on in, it's 0% interest, whatever it is that we had on that weekend. And there was a child that came in with her family. Like we said, best weekend ever when you got to go to the car dealership with your family and they were shopping for a vehicle and you could just kind of wander off and do your own thing. We had a chocolate fountain set up and we had like a plethora of fruit that you could dip in it, or little like puff pastries. I watched this 5-year-old girl take her mitten, shove it underneath the chocolate fountain, pull it out after it's absorbed all the chocolate, and she's just sucking on her mitten, walking around the showroom. I was like, that is incredible.
What kind of mint?
It was like, the like 5-finger, the like kind of
Mini glove?
the mini gloves that don't really warm your hand up. And if you were to pick up snow, then your hands are wet.
They soak up a lot of chocolate though.
They soak up a lot of chocolate. Oh yeah, baby. Check out the quality of even their bags. Heck yeah. Norm?
I love how excited you get about the most ridiculous stuff. Look at the
Free
quality
stuff.
of
That's
these
a
bags.
that's a good tote bag.
I know that you take budget seriously. You like a good deal. So with that said, I think we should get into the 3 stars of anything today.
Absolutely. And Norm, if you want to get in on this too, we're doing the top 3 best dinners that you can have for under $5.
Mhm.
Reese, are you on the line?
Yes.
There he is.
Reese. How's it feel to be in the office without us? Does it smell better? Is it more quiet? Like, what are the vibes back at Oilersnation HQ?
It's definitely more quiet. Things are good. Yeah, no, things are pretty
Are you
chill.
lonely?
Yes, very lonely. It's pretty much just me.
Do you have us on mute and you're scrolling TikTok? Be honest.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would be doing if I was a person.
Yeah, it's true. That's why it took a couple seconds there. You saw a
a delay.
stall after saying Reese, and you're like, oh, better turn off Spittin' Chicklets and turn these guys back
No,
on.
he would never. All right, Reese, are you ready for 3 stars of anything today?
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
All right. I think, do we let Norm play, or do we get Norm to have the first vote?
He gets the first vote and potential first honorable mention after we
Okay.
go through
I
our
like
lists.
it. You cool with that, Norm?
Absolutely.
He
All
might
right.
not be able to hear Reese's. He might repeat one of them, but that's okay.
So I won yesterday, kind of, because you both lost somehow. That's a thing I didn't know could happen, but they both ended up having to get their nose waxed.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of vehicles, that is the next bet. So it's a race to 5.
Uh-huh.
Loser has to rock pink eyelashes on the front of their vehicle,
For a full week.
on their headlights,
Or until the Oilers win 3 games in a row.
which they might do tonight.
Yeah,
but
if that's the case, that doesn't count.
that
But-
doesn't count.
Yeah.
We're starting fresh. So loser, after a race to 5, has to rock these stunning pink eyelashes on the front of their vehicle. Can you imagine seeing the Saucemobile on the road?
I think the Saucemobile would be fine. I just keep picturing how pissed off Reese would be about
Reese
it.
would quit. He would quit. So he better come through with some good answers today. Our theme, best dinners for under $5 per person. Ryder, you get to go first.
Well, I've talked about them a lot today, and that's because they're a big part of my life. Last night, after seeing a lady eat the hot dog weird, I was like, you know what I got? Some frozen dogs. Didn't know how those would taste. Just going straight from the freezer to boiling up some dogs. But both my daughter and I were over the moon with how delicious the hot dogs were. Like, I think it was probably 2 weeks ago I made some really nice filet mignons at the house.
Uh-huh.
She was more pumped about the dog.
Yeah.
And I, like, somewhere deep down in me, I felt like that hot dog filled a void better than that steak did. I just don't know if it gets much better than a hot dog. That's my first overall choice.
I love it. Great first overall pick. Reese, you're up next. What's your first overall pick for best dinner that could be under $5?
My first overall pick, it's going to be sidekicks, like those little packets of like pasta and stuff like that. Nice and easy.
They're
get
like
them out the
Alfredo.
way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
And that
brother.
could be a
Oh,
full
yeah.
meal. And what do those go for? Like $1.50? Incredible. Okay, my first overall pick is when you go to a potluck with your friends and you're only asked to bring buns. But yet you get this entire meal because
Yeah, that's a good one.
like
Under
that's
$5.
dinner under $5, a potluck, and it's like, okay, well, we know you can't cook, Lisa, so can you just bring the buns?
Or you just bring the chips.
Exactly.
My second overall pick. I don't know why it's so good, and also I had a buddy point out. We watched the video a couple days ago on the show actually, where he was teaching his Asian girlfriend white trash culture.
Because they're engaged, so he's like, she has to know.
Fiance, yeah.
She has to know about this product because we all love it.
And it's Hamburger Helper, and it's just the best every time. And the point he made was it stays hot forever. That
For
is
7 years is what he said. He said hamburger helper will burn your mouth for 7 years.
like your last bite of your serving is still just piping, and it's perfect because it tastes good when it's hot. So my second pick's going to be Hamburger Helper.
Nice. Reese, what is your second overall pick?
My second overall pick is just going to be some classic Itchy Band. Just like Mr. Noodle, something like that. Doesn't have to be too complicated. Nice and easy, and they taste so good.
Do you ever take it to the next level and like add a boiled egg or some like carrots, even cooked carrots,
Sriracha, maybe.
some imitation crab meat?
Ew.
I've never done like like an egg or anything, but I have just tried like filtering in some different like meats and stuff in there. Just something different, something to spice it up.
Shredded chicken. I love this. Okay, my second overall pick is girl dinner. Just random things that you find in your pantry, and you dip it in the old hummus. The hummus that has been in the fridge for quite some time. And you're like, is this expired? I'm not sure, but this is my dinner tonight, and I'm loving it. And I'm watching season 3 of Tell Me Lies, and I hate Steven. And that's my evening.
Okay, next up. These are for the most part like homemade meals, I suppose, right? Because we're getting some good suggestions, like the Burger King 2 for $4 and the gas station High Guard Hoagie.
I can't believe you don't have that in your top 3.
Well,
as somebody who loves eating things in the microwave that are in a plastic wrap.
Why would you spread that rumor about it?
I mean,
my next pick, and it's one of those ones when you were a kid, you're like, oh, why are we having this?
Yeah, this is sick.
Like,
now as an adult?
Try it as an adult.
I actually asked my mom for this recipe recently because it slaps.
And it's mushroom soup, a can of tuna,
Yeah.
and noodles with melted cheese on top. The good old tuna casserole.
Maybe some chopped up white onion if
As
you're feeling
basic,
crazy.
as basic as you could possibly get, and just goes so hard.
The best. Reese, what's your third and final pick?
My third and final pick is just going to be straight up craft dinner. It's so easy, so like nonchalant. It's the best.
Damn, Reese is coming through today. Okay. Whose turn is it?
You're up.
It's my turn. Campbell's tomato soup, but with milk specifically. It makes it a little bit thicker, and you're so full after you finish it. Maybe some pepper in there, some paprika. We're getting crazy.
Some good answers there. Let's recap, and then we'll get the vote rolling
We'll
here.
get Norm's vote first, and then we'll head on into the chat room.
And
Ryder?
the first point will be awarded for the pink eyelash bet. I went with hot dogs, which I hope brings it home for me. Those by themselves should be able to win this thing. Hamburger helper and tuna casserole. Reese, you're up next with your 3 picks.
I had Sidekicks noodles, Ichiban, and craft dinner.
Just noodle city. I love it. Mine is potluck with friends when you only have to bring the buns. Girl dinner when it's random things dipped in your hummus. And Campbell's tomato soup with milk. Let's get that poll up. Norm, who are you voting for today?
I think I got to vote for Reese because that's my go-to most of the time.
Reese
You know what?
gets the
All 3 of
first vote.
All 3 of them, he said, too. I knew it. Why didn't I think of Ichiban?
Noodle. It was a good way to describe Reese's. I'm surprised he didn't pick just like penne noodles with butter, which would have been a good pick as well.
That's
actually, now that I think about it.
and some salt added.
Or a little parm.
Southview Acura in the chat said, I miss going to Steel Wheels back in the day. 2 slices of pizza and a pop for $5. It was the best way to end a night on White Ave. So true.
Nice.
Tammy said, my mom would toss a bit of butter in the tomato soup. That sounds really smart. Mothers and their butter. We talked about this on the sauce the other day. That's why their cooking was so good, because there was so much butter added.
Well, and with the price of everything these days, I think this list is even more important to have a healthy brainstorm on like cheap but delicious food, because you got to mix it in. I don't care how much money you make. You got to mix in some budget-friendly dinners on a regular basis.
Oh my gosh, Sawyer Saucy in the chat said cereal. How did none of us come up with that? I'm literally in my cereal era right now. I had the Reese's Cups cereal or whatever it is. Reese's Cup cereal. And then mini wheats as well, which you think are going to be sick. But even like your daughter the other night, we were eating mini wheats and she goes, don't you just wish that both sides had the frosting? I said, girl, you're on to something with that.
That's a really insightful thought process. Yeah, have you ever had the shredded wheat, the full size, without any of the icing?
No.
And you have to like cut it with a knife and fork almost?
And then you fart out a wicker basket. Anyway, we're really professional here at one of our sponsors.
Making a great first impression with Southview Acura. Thank you for having us today here at this beautiful showroom of theirs.
Amber said that she's going to be popping by around 10, so we will save you one of our saucy mugs. Thank you so much.
And if anybody else wants to pop by, while supplies last,
Yep.
we've got some stuff to give away, including
Make huge, baby.
a Make Huge shirt. This one was supposed to be mine.
No, but you're going to give it away
I'm
to
gonna give it
a
away.
lucky saucer, a
does
supportive
have-
saucer.
It does have some dog hair on
Yeah,
it.
and my hair. That's fine.
It's never been worn. I think it's been tried on.
Yeah. Some more honorable mentions in the chat. Soda crackers with cheese whiz, saucy CBB. That was my go-to snack after school in junior high specifically. I would get home, I would grab a sleeve of saltine crackers, the cheese whiz, and a knife. And I would go into the basement and I would turn on my PS1 and I would play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 until it was time to do my homework or have dinner. 10 out of 10 experience. Would recommend.
Did you ask me anything in there? I wasn't listening. I was reading something.
Nope.
We're good?
Yep.
I've got some pretty wild stories that are shaking down in the news right now if we want to get into some headlines.
Okay.
Dartmouth, Nova Scotia Animal Shelter has run out of pets.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, and it continues to run out of pets.
Tell me something
They
good.
say this adoption is unprecedented because the demand keeps clearing the kennels. Been a While Animal Shelter says animals are being adopted within hours of becoming available. They're like, we post them at 9:30 and by noon they're getting adopted. They don't really understand
I love it.
what's happening and they've never seen anything like it. They said even adult and senior cats are just like flying out the door.
I think my next dog, I want to get like an older dog, like a senior, and just give it the best life ever. Let it sleep in the bed, give it all the treats, maybe some saltine crackers with cheese whiz, and let it live its best life. I love this story.
Have you seen the adoption events where the dogs get to pick their owners?
Yes.
It's one of the cutest things I've ever seen.
So the dogs come out, and whoever they kiss first or approach first, they're dibsing that person. And it's so emotional for the humans, too, and the staff that are working. Those are cool events.
Well, it's awesome, too, because the dogs run in and, like, I feel like betting on it. Because I'm like,
Who are they
which
gonna go
one
to?
are they going to go to? And, like, sometimes they kind of make sense. It'll be, like, a small dog will run up to, like, a petite person, for example. And other times it just doesn't make any sense, and you can tell that the bond is just there immediately.
So
I don't
good.
know. That's a pretty special way to do it.
Also trending, did you hear that Pringles and Nutella and a couple other products have been recalled because of like rat droppings?
Oh, no.
Dude, if this is a way for you to like stop eating sleeves of Pringles, Justin in the chat, we know you're addicted. This is the story.
Yeah, I think rat droppings is, like, one of the few things that would make me go, no.
Oh,
Like,
no.
if they're like, yeah, we're shutting down all of the Pringles. There was apparently a guy whose finger got caught in one of the machines. I'd be like, well, how much is in my serving?
No, you'd still buy it?
Well, I wouldn't buy it if I had it.
Oh, you'd had it. See, they're telling people.
I'd check it to make sure there wasn't like a nail in there or something.
They're telling people to destroy these products. They're saying Pringles, Nutella, Cheerios. It's okay, I have not been eating Cheerios in my cereal era, thankfully. But nearly 2,000 products have been recalled due to the presence of rodent and bird contamination. They're asking people to throw it out. So look into this and then go through your pantry and get rid of everything that could potentially be contaminated. That's sick.
This tastes like shit.
Literally. What's wrong with my Nutella?
Back to another good story.
Yes, please.
There is a teacher in Georgia who was quick to jump into action and save a student's life when they started choking on a hamburger in the school cafeteria. Their teacher saw it shaken down, gave them the Heimlich maneuver, saved them.
So they were literally a hamburger helper.
You couldn't have said it better myself. Well done.
That was not prep, by the way.
Yeah, that was just seam of the pants, like it. Is seam of the pants the right expression there?
No idea.
Did that by the seam of the pants? I don't think so.
By
By
the blank of their pants.
By the skin of her teeth. That isn't right either for that.
That's fine.
Anyway, here we are. I remember a story. It's cool when you see like people who have powerful positions who step up and can help somebody who's in a vulnerable state. There was an MLA back in the day, Milt Wakefield, in the Lloydminster area, that was out for dinner and somebody started choking, and this local politician jumped in action, saved the guy's life with the Heimlich maneuver. It might have been a woman who was choking.
Man, there's so many people that are choking, but they have too much pride to say anything, so they just like go outside and try and like
Yeah,
get it out themselves.
My grandpa broke 3 ribs on the hood of his truck trying to get a piece of steak out. My mom's a nurse and was sitting beside him.
It's the pride.
When he started choking.
Yeah.
Come on, Gramps.
Crazy.
Get it together.
Just a reminder, if you can't make it to see us today at Southview Acura, that's fine. You can maybe come and visit us tomorrow night. We're going to be in Nisku.
That's right.
And that's going to be an awesome time. So we are going to be there between 7 and 9 p.m., maybe even a little bit earlier than that.
And maybe even a little bit later with that great bar they got.
It's true. Have you ever been to
Silent Ice Center?
Silent Ice Center. It is so fun. I'm sure a lot of you that have kids that are in tournaments and stuff have checked it out. But if you've never been, we're going tomorrow night. It's for a good cause, and we would love to see you there.
Try their Cajun wings upstairs. They're a contender for my favorite wing in the city.
What's the favorite?
I should be talking about the Cajun. I should be talking about the tournament, not just the food and the beer there. It's a U13 tournament, and it's all in support of R&R Empowering Society of Alberta. They're raising a ton of money for this great cause, and that cause goes then on to support things like Sports Central and helping underprivileged kids who need goalie equipment and could use some training to get like high quality goalie camps provided to them. They just do such great work, and they're going to have like an awesome auction.
Yeah, they have like $6,000 worth of things that you can bid on. Yeah, the raffle pricing. And when R&R Society, they step up. Like when I say that there's stuff for you to bid on, we're not just talking like a mug. As I have mugs here for you guys to pop by.
Come on, get a mug.
Come on by. These are free. But no, they have like tickets to the games. They have
PS5,
concert tickets, a PS5, like high quality stuff, and all of that is going to support a great cause. So if you want to swing by tomorrow, we would love to see you.
And I think we're even going to maybe be jumping on the mic and hosting some opening ceremonies. There's I think it's at 7:30 or so. There's the coaches skills competition.
Well, we should probably host that.
So all the dads and coaches will be out there doing like hardest shot and
so fun.
Fastest skater. Yeah, it should be a pretty good time. And like Lisa said, just that space, Silent Ice Center, is
so
awesome.
Cool. It's
and
so cool. If you don't have plans tomorrow night, swing by.
The Cajun wings. Make a night of it. How about that?
Okay, did you hear they also added the kale salad back to their menu there?
They did?
You want to try a good salad?
I wasn't even being sarcastic there.
No, it's
that
so
salad
good.
Absolutely rips. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, should we get into recommend something?
Sure.
This is where we recommend something.
Norm, if you could think of something to recommend.
Yeah, anything.
You're fourth up.
I figured if we need me to, I can go like this with my microphone, and Norm can just dive in.
Is that Amber?
Yes.
Get over here, Amber. Saucy Amber from the chat has shown
I'll
up.
give you a minute to think of something.
Get in here. Come wave.
Hello. Hi.
This is a little bit delayed. Don't worry.
Oh,
but
okay. I was like,
you're like,
can't
I don't
see.
see. You're like, am I alive?
Yeah,
Am I
she's
a ghost
in the shot
existing?
perfectly there. Another saucer popped
There's
by.
your mug. Woo woo.
Thank you for the support. If you can't pop by today, no problem. We'll give you lots of opportunities, and I think we're going to be doing this probably monthly down here.
That would be so fun.
So if you maybe mix in a Saturday so people don't have to take time off work. to
Oh,
come visit.
also that's a thing. There were so many people that were in the chat before the show even started. They were like, I would love to come, but I'm busy at work. So we will try our best to weasel in a couple like Saturday shifts or whatever we need to do to meet as many of you as possible and to support the beautiful people here at Southview Acura.
My recommendation is a game I played yesterday with my daughter, Reese. I think you might have the video for it. I'll just break it down really quickly.
It's called the chain word chain.
Yeah, the chain game.
Oh, sorry.
Which is really close to chain gang, which I don't think that's a fun game to play. I think that's when you get chained up to fellow prisoners in jail, and you have to go out and like.
You tell me. You're the one that went to jail.
Yeah,
once.
I was part of a chain gang. There's actually a really good book called Chain Gang All-Stars that I've read most of, and it's very good. But it's one of those ones I didn't finish. Anyway, back to it. Chain Game is this game I played with my kid. She saw it online, suggested we play it, and I have a couple recommendations. Play it with your kids.
Yep.
But if your kids are chronically on their phone, like mine is, utilize it. So I told her, all right, we'll do the game, but you're doing the editing. and then we'll post it. If this thing gets over 200 likes, I'll give you $20. If it gets over 1,000 likes, I'll give you $40. If it gets over 10,000 likes, I'll give you $100. So she took it really seriously, and I didn't have to edit anything.
She did all of the work. So if you want to go check that out, it's on Ryder's
I think
Instagram.
We're gonna play it.
No, but I mean to go like it. So
yes.
she makes more money.
At Ryder FM. I wouldn't mind giving her $100 for it if it can get to 10K. It's hovering around.
Welcome
1,000
to
right
the
now.
chain game. You ready to go?
Yeah, you can go first.
Figure skating,
Skate. I'll get it.
skate ice,
Yeah.
ice cube,
No. Slow pace?
no, cubic circumference.
No.
That would have been awesome if you did that.
Slow. Will you give me a second letter?
I,
I don't know. Pie?
I like to play it in the spring and summer.
Slow. Pitch. Pitch ball?
No. I got ice?
Ice, yeah.
Okay, this is a wild guess. Did you spell surface with a C?
No.
Well, it's my guess.
Slow. Pitch. Black.
Yes.
Black. Second letter.
P.
2 P's. Oh. Black. Spark.
No. Cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Okay, here's another wild one. No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna spell soda with a C. Cream cheese.
Yes.
Cheese. Burger.
Yeah.
Burger King.
Yeah.
King Charles.
No.
Oh.
Black. Spiral. Black moving hands. Spider. Spider-Man. Man-child.
Man-child.
Childcare.
Yes.
Care Bear.
Yes.
Bear Hug.
Yes. Nice win. Let me try Burger King Crown.
Yeah.
To finish?
Yeah.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
It was close.
Nito, sponsor us.
She's trained well, eh? Looking
Yeah.
for sponsorship.
She's like, Lisa, you should try and get like PR packages. I was like, girl, I don't have time for this.
You know what you should do is what I did. I just get her to apply for you, and then you just pay her if any of them get.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So that's my recommendation. Play that game and pay your kids to edit your videos. She did a good job. That was a tough one.
I'm dying. There are people that are just starting to check out this sauce, and they're like, who's the guy sitting in between Ryder and Lisa? It's Northside Norm. Someone's like, he looks like a cardboard cutout. And then
We asked him to sit. I don't know if we haven't asked him to leave yet because we're happy with him here.
also, can we give a shout out to Saucy Amber, who swung by and is also my sun shield?
Yes.
This is the best.
We have such a great support system. Thank
It's the
you,
best.
Saucers.
Oh, it's so fun.
All right, Lise, your recommendation.
My recommendation is to, it's funny with the PR package thing, is to just start simply asking questions. Why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? I sent an email the other day to my boss at my other job, and after hearing how expensive Harry Styles tickets were, I was like, well, maybe there's like a pair of tickets that they have just like for staff at SiriusXM. So I just sent an email, and I was like, if there are any tickets, let me know. And he's like, let me ask around. I was like, perfect response. Even if I don't get it, shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Ask the question.
Uh-huh.
So that's my recommendation. Norm, you got a recommendation
Here, I got
today?
it.
Yeah, give him the whole thing.
Okay, my recommendation, local sports. Not all of us can afford to go to the Oilers all the time. Go check out Elks, Riverhawks, Stingers, Nisku for the R&R tournament, the Ben's Cup. Check it all out. It's always fun.
Wow, coming through way better than ours.
Unreal answer.
Unbelievable. Norm, you are hired.
We should maybe even on Fridays or something start doing like what's happening this weekend in local sports on the show. Showcase some things that are happening where you can go and check out.
I also feel like if you have kids in sports, you should start DMing us on Instagram, Ryder and Lisa, and telling us their scores. And we can add it to like our sports update. once a week, like what teams won in certain tournaments and stuff. That's good.
Yeah, I don't think Sports Interaction wants to be associated with that.
True. Fair enough.
It'll have
Sorry,
to be
what?
It'll have to be adult rec sports.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of that, Sports Interaction time, we should get our bets in.
You got it. So this segment's brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game. When you bet with Sports Interaction, from puck drop to overtime, you can bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook, 19 plus. Please play responsibly. I've got a parlay for the evening.
Okay.
So I'm going Bruins to beat the Flyers tonight, the Avalanche to beat the Canadiens, the Wild to beat the Flames, and of course, our Oilers to beat the Sharks. Come on, 3 games in a row. Let's do it.
I like that pick.
Yeah.
Especially Avalanche lost last night against Ottawa, so they're going to be mad.
I know. I always like thinking about how tired they're going to be, too.
The Wild are still having a pretty decent season. The Bruins. Yeah, that's a good ticket. I like it. I'm going to go with just the Oilers game tonight, a same game parlay. Oilers, and I'm going Mick Huge for 1 point each. All of that going to get you over double your money if you put it in there. So best of luck to Mick Huge.
Amber, get in here. Let's hear about Amber. Just started using Sports Interaction. What are you going with tonight?
Oh, I'm going with an Oilers win for sure.
There we go.
That's all I'm going with.
That's all you need to do. That's what makes it
Amber, would
so
you like
fun.
the Mick Huge shirt?
Really?
Yes.
Woo!
There it is.
Obviously, every game is your
You guys are
game.
amazing.
When you bet with Sports Interaction, get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. You can bet now at sportsinteraction.com/Oilersnation 19 plus. Please play responsibly.
I feel bad for the people just checking out the show right now, jumping in the chat saying,
Scroll back.
I'm late.
Scroll back.
Because the bad news is today is an abbreviated show. So that's all, folks.
That's all, which is perfect because I didn't charge my laptop and it's about to die. Make sure you're checking out Southview Acura. Thank you to the wonderful people here for hosting us. It's been so much fun.
Truly.
Everyone here is so great, and so is their hot chocolate deluxe. So swing by, test drive a vehicle, and get yourself some hot chocolate.
And a massive shout out to Reese back at the studio
Absolutely.
for keeping things rolling. This was our first attempt at this, and without him, we would have nothing. Reese, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, we love you so much. We miss you. And shout out to Saucy Amber and Northside Norm for popping by. Stay saucy, friends, and we'll be back for a full-length show back in the Sports Interaction studio tomorrow, 9 a.m. Mountain.
And if you plan to pop by today, we're not rushing out of here real quick, so we'll be here enjoying the hot chocolate ourselves for a little bit. Thanks very much for checking out the show. Go Oilers, and keep it saucy.
Yep.
So, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilersnation YouTube channel. Freaking nailed it!